This video is for pile number 2, and this is the pile option, pile number 1, 2, 3. This topic of this video is what is the twin flame journey that you will have, including the separation period and stuff like that. If you want to select 1 or 3, you can check the description down below. You will be provided with the link. Okay, without further ado, we'll just start with the reading for pile number 2. It just feels like pile number 2 is going to be a pile for me. I don't know why. Um, okay, hi, pile number 2. Welcome to Easy Tarot, and this is a tarot channel where I speak about tarot readings. Okay, I'm just shuffling the cards behind the camera, and I just felt like I should talk. I just, I just ended up talking nonsense for some reason. It was just fun, like. Hey, some of you watch Cade Tarot. I don't know why I sensed that. Okay, you know what? We have Knight of Cups. Ooh, Eight of Pentacles once again. We had Eight of Pentacles for pile number 1. Then we have the Hermit. We have Six of Wands. I can see Fish. Okay, pile number 1. If you are coming back to, okay, pile number 1 didn't had the lucky chance to say, to see when the reunion is going to happen. Okay, and for pile number 2, I can see this. I can see the reunion definitely. I think I can see the union in the first place. Oh, you guys are a lucky ass. Then we have Three of Cups and Queen of Cups. Like pile number 1 was like such an unlucky bastard. Not, see, I'm not disrespecting. I'm just being casual. Okay, so that's a different thing that I'm doing right now. Okay, anyway, so what is the journey of your twin flame relationship? So I'll just keep this. I'll try to keep it there inside. It's not working very well, so I'm just a weirdo. I like being a weirdo. Even if I had a choice to change myself for someone else, don't want to be perfect. Never wanted to be. Anyway, hey, wait a second. I just channeled. There's this girl who is a Latina girl who who's an influencer. She always keeps on calling her boyfriend, or sorry, of her husband, who is Rogello. I don't even know her name. I like that girl and I don't know her name. So weird. Okay, anyway. Some of you might be watching that, watching her channel, and some of you, if not, some of you might be a Latina, or some of you might be as crazy as me. Thank you very much. Or as weird as me. Again, thank you very much. So the thank yous is for the weird and crazy me. Anyway, enough blushing. Okay, so at first, the twin flame pops out of nowhere in your life. So it's not that you are meeting your twin flame in your school environment, in your classroom, or in your workplace, or in a regular circumstances. Let's say you are a person who do multiple things, right? You have a class, you go to a class, you are also doing a part-time job. Okay, you go to the class, you do part-time job, you are someone who is learning Zumba, right? You have Zumba classes, then you have self-defense classes, then you have karate classes. Like, why did I make them different? But yeah, karate classes, then you have boxing classes. What's going on in my head? Or then you have um, drinks place, right? There is a place where you go often for drinking, right? You, my dear pal number 2, is not going to meet your twin flame in all these 7 places. None of these 7 places is going to resonate with you, like, for meeting your twin flame. You're going to meet your twin flame, like, not even in the regular grocery store you're going to meet with your twin flame. They are going to literally pop into your life from the sky. Okay, like, you don't have any control over them coming into your life. You don't have any control over yourself. And some of you, I think, wanted a little bit of control of when and how you met with your twin flame. Why? Because you are someone who might be a control freak, but also some of you is thinking If only I would have been prepared for the first meet with my twin flame, then we wouldn't have been in a separation or something like that. But no, you would have been still in the separation, pile number two. This is all divinely orchestrated. This is all supposed to be happening this way. And that's why it's happening this way. It's not a coincidence. It's not that you were not prepared enough or something like that. This is supposed to be happening this way. There is a learning curve over here, and you are learning right now. No shame in that, okay? Everybody in this spiritual community is going through a dark night of the soul, or was going through a dark night of the soul. Like, everybody knows the dark night of the soul, some way or the other form, okay? So you are definitely not alone. And if you don't believe in me, look at how many people have watched this video. I am just starting to make this channel, so I have 400 subscribers, 410 to brag a little bit. But if you're lucky enough, you'll see at least like 30 people watching this video along with you. Okay, 30 to 300 or something, they will be watching with you. That means that you are not alone. You have at least like 34 people with you, or 300 something people with you, going through the exact same thing. So you don't have to ever think that, oh my god, if only I would have been prepared for this a beautiful connection, then maybe I would have had, a little bit more control over my reaction, a little bit, like I would have, made everything perfect, made everything clear, and I would have never let them go or something like that. Like, you're sometimes crying about this situation, pal number two. And I feel sad for you. I do feel sad for you, pal number two. And not gonna lie, I think some of this also resonates with me. Ish. The burn. Anyway, just a second. I'll come back to you. You know what? Something crazy happened. Okay, wait a second. I told you that I'm going back, and then I came. I went back and I came back. You didn't understand that because I paused the video. Okay. Okay. So first thing I did was I drank water, and while I was drinking water, I also channeled why I loved that girl, that Latino girl. Okay, so I don't know who it is going to resonate, but if you all are pile number two, and if I'm pile number two as well, so I think like some of you will resonate with what I'm going to say right now. Okay, so the thing is, that TikTok girl actually talks about how she has bumped into her her husband's exes millions of times. Okay, now that's okay. But what has intrigued me was how coolly she was talking about it. Like, she just said that she was embarrassed, and that's it. If I would have been in the situation where I would have had a boyfriend or husband in my life, and if my husband and I bump into his ex, I think I would have gone on a full on traumatizing mode, right? I would have thought that maybe they were happy with each other, maybe they regret that they have even broken up with each other, maybe they want to go back to their ex, maybe their ex was the right person for them, maybe their ex made them happy, and all kinds of like weird thoughts would come into my head. Okay, and that brings me to pile number two's second card, which is you guys are working on so many things right now. The first initial union did happen. You did meet with the person, and then like they just it's in the past. Look at this person. They are looking in that direction. It's gone. It's in the past. I don't know what happened at that point, or what happened then. Whatever it is, I feel like this is the separation period, and the separation period is somewhere where you're going to just work on yourself heavily. Okay. I think, if I'm right, some of you is also going to feel bad about this. In pile number one, the energy was completely different. Pile number one felt like coming back home when they were in this energy of Eight of Pentacles. But when I'm channeling the same energy for pile number two, I'm channeling that some of you is going to feel like this is the most difficult thing that they have done in their life. But difficult in a good way, because this is kind of in your destiny. This is going to work out. Pile number two, you have worked really hard even in the past before even meeting with your twin flame. But that work was completely either underrated or like underappreciated or like so on and so forth, right? Like, for example, you've had friends, you have given everything to your friends, and that is also sometimes the work card, okay? But then that was, if I can describe the cards, right, before meeting your twin flame, you might have been in a 10 of wands mode where you're working really hard, you're like working your ass off, and you're not getting any freaking recognition out of it. But after meeting your twin flame, now you're working differently. Okay, this is still hard work, and the burnout. Okay, you have been burnt out when you were um in the situation where like the 10 of wands situation. Before meeting your twin flame, you were working hard and you were stressed out, right? But now you're also burnt out after meeting your twin flame. You are releasing the burnout. And if you are anyone who understands the concept a little bit, releasing of the burnout does feel the very same way as that of burning out itself. Okay, so you're releasing the burnout as well as you are working on yourself. Okay, this time you're not working to please anybody. This time you're not working to keep the friendship. This time you're not working to like to for anybody or something like that. This time I think you're working for yourself. Okay, I think you do have the tendency. Some of you have a life path number 6. That's what I just saw. Some of you are very strongly associated with orange or yellow color or black, okay, or blue. If not, these could be the chakras color for you, which is sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, and third eye chakra. This could be like the strongest of yours. Okay. Anyway, but what I'm seeing is this time what is working, what you're working on is whatever you're working towards, it is working for you. Okay, let me give you my example. Okay, in my past, I have worked on so many jobs. I was doing it for my family, and I was also desperate because I wanted to like earn enough for the family so that I can be responsible for my home, right? But that thing, first of all, didn't happen. Second of all, as I was trying on multiple jobs, I was also the victim of um, getting into like I attracted fake jobs a lot. So if my resume is showing me 6 jobs, like as per the job description, right? I only have 6 jobs, but in the real life, I have experienced. I might have done like wait a second. Did I say 6? I meant 3. Like, let's say in my resume, if people can see only 3 jobs, I might have done like 6 or more jobs. And cut to cut, like, obviously on the weekdays, there's going to be 9 to 5 job, but apart from 9 to 5, I would also try for some other like part-time jobs or something. Like, I'll wake up in the morning, I'll do the part-time job, then I'll go to the office, then I'll come back home, and I'll be so freaking tired. And by the time I was also like clinically depressed, so I'll come back home, I'll cry for hours, and then I'll sleep. So I don't know what I used to do and how I used to manage everything, and I still don't know how I manage anything right now, in all honesty. But yeah, that was the weekdays story. Every office, every corporate gives you the weekends off, right? But I would not even rest for the weekends. In the weekends, I would do some of the other things. Like, I'll do like what did I used to do in the weekends? I would do some of the other part-time jobs or outdoors job or something like that. That was so weird, like one day job or something like that, right? So weird, like so not happy, bro. Like, and at this point of time, I'm like, oh shit, am I rambling? I might be rambling. File number 2, I'm so sorry that you bumped into this video because I think I'm just going to see my I am a psychic messenger, and I'm going to tell you everything that I'm channeling. Even if I'm channeling myself at this moment, I don't know whether I'm channeling myself. I don't know whether I'm reflecting these cards on myself or something. I don't know what's going on. Whatever is my main policy when I'm sitting on the tarot deck, okay, when I'm sitting for you guys, is to just say whatever I'm channeling. Okay, even it could be about my life, even it could be about anyone else's life. I'm going to tell you everything that I'm channeling right now. Okay, so if you're here and if you're like, okay, just enough with this, move on to the next card, I will not do that. You have the right to fast forward it to the time that I give you this description of the hermit and stuff like that. But I, as a messenger, is supposed to say everything that I'm channeling right now. Okay. Okay, so once it is clear, um, I'm also seeing green color. I'm seeing so many colors, you guys, like rainbow, I think, except if rainbow had black. Red, now I saw red. Okay, anyway, where was I? Yeah, so I would do all these works. So in my resume, if anyone would see the resume, officially I have worked on 3 real jobs, but in real life I have worked like on 15 jobs or something, and ended up working months and months for the job that was not even going to pay me. Okay, that was like the fake opportunity or something. It was so sad, you guys. And I was like on a cut to cut end. Like I didn't rest any day. Like even if that was any day was like a resting day, I would just end up meeting my friend for something, like to go out or something. Like it was never like let's sleep. So weird. I mean, anyway, that was what I was doing for my family. Okay, because my family said that uh, my father is the sole owner of the family, right? And he announced that he would be retiring anytime soon, and that's the reason I tried to do that, to take on the family responsibility or something. It just didn't work out. It was such a bad thing, and the worst part was there was no support from anybody. And I think the worst part could have been like there was no support from the other person, but I can also say that there was no support from me to myself at that point of time. And now I'm doing nothing. Okay, as I said earlier, I don't know if you have seen the video where I've drawn this and stuff. If you were called to see it, you can see that I will be giving you the link in the description down below. But if you are not called to see that, ja- don't see it. It's a kind of triggering message. I'll give you this. If you are called to see that, right? I'm giving you this. That is a triggering messages. So yeah, watch at your own risk. Haha. Like given you the disclaimer already. Um, where was I? Yeah, so in that video, which is the same series of this video, in that video, I told you that I am sorry, what? I forgot. Anyway, I forgot the message. Angels, give it back to me when it comes to me. I'll let you know. And we have also save rupees that I can see right now. I cannot show it to you. I was. I'll let you know. Let me check if I can tear it apart. I can't. So I have something over here which is of Scotch Brite package, and there is save rupees, which is uh, I'll show it to you anyway. I don't care. Here you go. This is the Scotch Brite packet, and only this thing is coming out, which is saved rupees. That's it. Like I feel 7 and 1 could be important number. 6 and 7 could be important number. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 5, 2, 2, 5. Everything is important over here. Germany could be important. Latin could be important. Okay. Anyway. What was I saying is some of you is were trying your ass off to save money, okay? And again, that was in your past and you were doing it for someone else. As I gave you the example right now, how I was doing it for my family. Um, at that point of time, I didn't get the support from the other people, but also I didn't get the support from myself. I've never told myself, "Ritik, fish." Okay, I'm not going to edit it out. I never told myself it is okay to rest. Okay, it is okay to let go. Okay, so that's what I I was in. Like that was the stage I was at, right? And now I'm in a different stage. Now I am in the after effects of the burning out because obviously if you're cut to cut on a like completely waking up, doing a part-time job, going to the real job, and uh, coming back home and then doing something for the weekends. Like most of the jobs didn't even pay me, and they were not even legit, so I couldn't even show it to the resume or something. But I have done so much, you know. Um, yeah, so it's like I am releasing all that burnout, kind of. Also having a lot of thoughts in my head and stuff. But also, I am on a journey where I'm working. Okay, I'm working really hard. Now, what I'm doing is tarot channel. Okay, I think that's it. Pretty much what I'm doing. I have a tarot channel. I talk about this. I don't get a lot of views. Now, I have been tapped into abundance. There are some tarot readers who have tapped into abundance. I haven't, and I'm not ashamed of it, but I'm just telling you. Um, so now I get what I need. Okay, my works is right. Okay, it's going in the right direction and stuff like that. But I'm not talking career over here. Do you understand? I'm not talking career from the standpoint of money or something. I'm talking I'm talking like in general, like however I'm treating myself. Does that make sense? How I'm treating myself is also the work I'm doing on myself. Okay? It's easy to understand. So how I'm treating myself is kind of right, but also I'm like freaking tired, exhausted in the after effect of the burnout, and I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do, and I have like tons of energy. And I'm kind of like on a. If you know anything about anxiety, there's a weird thing that your body do, which is like go rigid or something, and then your muscles are all tight and stuff. So um, I'm kind of still in that phase, but how I'm treating with myself is kind of on the way, like I'm on the path. Okay, that's what I'm channeling with the Eight of Pentacles. Like you have worked your ass off before meeting your twin flame, but after meeting your twin flame your work has changed a little bit, but the change is now it's still going on a little heavy for you, but it's not heavy because of this present work. It's heavy because of the past work, because of because of your past, like before meeting your twin flame, how you were in the ten of wands energy. That I'm reading between the line. Okay, 10 of wands is not over here actually. If you were in a 10 of wands energy, now you're in an 8 of pentacles energy, and also you are in after effects of the burning out. And this is why this 8 of pentacles is like getting really hard for you. Okay, this is like a hardest journey that you are going through right now. Not hardest, but hard journey. You are getting rewards, but you are getting bits and pieces of rewards, okay, from the universe. Like let's say angel numbers or something, right? Over here also we can see III, which could be interpreted as 111. You are seeing angel numbers, but those angel numbers are kind of how can I say it? They are kind of becoming the reward. Like you're getting like little pieces of rewards from the universe in any way, shape, or form, and that is keeping you on the track. At least you are not in a phase of life where you're just giving to the other people. Does that make sense? Okay, let me know in the comments down below if that makes sense. Okay, so okay, this this is the phases of your life. Some of you already have passed this phase, or some of you is going through this phase right now, or some of you will go through this phase after some time. Okay, so again, this is your general reading, but anyone who is watching this video is in this path of life. And yeah, so it could be past, present, future. Take however it is resonating to you. Okay, some messages will be for you, some messages will be for other people. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It doesn't matter. Okay, just take it lightheartedly, because twin flame energy is supposed to be taken lightheartedly. By number two, some of you is like working your ass off, thinking about what it is. Why should I think about it? Why should I not move on? Like, should I move on? What should I do? Whatever. Like, do whatever. Who cares? Now we have the hermit in the next phase of your life, which tells me that you are going to go to an introspection phase of your life. Okay, you're going to think back on your ex, or on all of your past relationships that you have had. Yeah, mostly who is watching this video is going to be your ex only. You're going to think back to them, and you're sometimes it's going to feel like a spiraling of thoughts. You might be like thinking about something over and over again, without any direction, or without any without getting anywhere. It might look like that, but trust me, overthinking has a pattern. Okay, every time when you allow yourself to overthink things, or when you allow yourself to think things through, what happens is, you by the end of the overthinking pattern, you do get some type of a clarity, or you do understand, you do get like an, what is it, it's not unagi, I'm saying, I'm hearing unagi, it's like, it's some type of like understanding, like, oh voila, like, oh, it clicks, like, oh, that's why this happened, oh, that's why that happened, like, that click comes to us after overthinking. So that's what I have noticed in my life personally. So that's something going to happen to you. um, at this very moment of in your life, I think with this light, okay, this hermit is holding on, this yeah, this hermit is holding on to the light, because this hermit, metaphorically speaking, is in a place where there's complete darkness. Okay, the only source of light is the light that they can generate in their life right now, and the only source of light that they can generate right now is such a dim light that they can only see some, like, only like next step or something, or they can only see some things about themselves. That's it. Like, they cannot see everything at all. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing from this hermit. Then we have the reunion card for you. Okay, this is going to be resonating as a reunion, or this or this could be reunion for some of you. So just take however it is resonating. For some of you, this might not even represent a reunion. Okay, why I'm saying that, because there's no such card that says reunion. I'm just reading it based on the energy, because six of wands is the energy of you going out and about, you're like having your best time in life, you're happy, you were hermit, right? You was like introverted, you were in your own cave, and you were thinking about who you are, you just had this much of light. Now something happens, like everywhere there's light, maybe like sun has risen up, and you are having chocolate brownie with all of your friends, or maybe you are having chocolate brownie in front of your community or something. You have like a strong either soul family, or you have strong friendship group. Okay, that's a simple thing to understand, right? You have strong friendships, um, healthy strong friendship group, or strong soul family, and you are just vibing with them. You are popular, you are famous, but not like famous in, I think it's famous in personal life. Famous is the very wrong word, very wrong word. I don't feel right. I think you're just going to be friendly. You're going to have a lot of friends in your life. That's a good one. Congratulations. And then you will enjoy your life with your friends. Okay. Uh, okay. You know what? we are not going to speculate when the reunion is going to happen, but I'm just going to read out what is your personal journey and how you are going to feel. Okay, after being extroverted, you're going to have some truly genuine friends with whom you're going to enjoy your life. Okay, by number two, I can sense that a lot of you guys doesn't have the enjoyment style of that of party. Like, you don't like to go out to party, you don't like to go out hiking, you don't like to go out in any way. Some of you just love the cozy environment of the home or something, or some of you like to meditate or something, and that's how you connect with your people. Your people also like to meditate, you also like to meditate, and that's what is going to happen in your life. I'm so freaking happy for you. Pile number three. Pile number two. And we have a Queen of Cups. Pile number two, congratulations. I want to tell you that you are going to not be bottled up anymore. You are going to be opening yourself up, but in such a good way, in such a healthy way, that it is going to not only benefit you when you open up your story, it's going to benefit everybody else as well. So I can see wonders happening in your future. So it doesn't matter whether you are going to be meet with your person or not, because you this is the blessing in your life. Okay, the reunion is like the little thing in life. Like, reunion is like, I don't know, like, based on the blessings that you can have, based on the work that we do in our life, like, you won't even matter. It won't even matter to you when the reunion happens. Like, it is just one of the, like, it's just one of the cherries on the top of, or icing on the top type of a thing, but you have a freaking whole cake to yourself. Okay, the brownie or cake that you love. Okay, I hope this reading was helpful. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for listening to this video. And I'm thinking of making a video separately for that of the separation of your situation. If I plan to do that, I will link the Patreon link for you guys for panel number two. If you are not interested in it, that's completely okay. Um, just wait for the messages I'll be giving to you on YouTube channel, right? That's completely okay as well. Okay, some of you is going to like stay on for the YouTube videos only. You don't want Patreon videos, you want YouTube videos, and I can channel that. Okay, so that is completely okay, 100%. And yeah, it's just I gave the option for those people who wanted to know uh, the Patreon version. Okay, okay. And one more announcement for those of you who want to know deeper about what is divine masculine and divine feminine, and how the harmony of divine masculine and divine feminine energy comes into reunion, and then that makes the true love happen. I'm going to talk about it in a webinar. And I have already created a webinar on June 27th. If you are watching this, like, I don't know when I'm going to upload this, because yeah, whatever. But yeah, if you are interested for the next webinar, you can ping me up, and whenever the next webinar will be, I will notify you. Okay, to ping me, my email ID is given in the description down below. For those of you who want me to spell it, the email ID is easyytarott, easytarott@gmail.com. So I hope this was really helpful. Let me know in the comments down below whether it resonated or not. And thank you so much for being here. And let me know in the comments down below who was bored the hell out when I was telling about my story, about my job and stuff. Like, I would, I don't know. I did channel some of the person's energy. It's like, why are you telling about you? Like, I want to know that. Okay, anyway, thank you so much for being here. Namaste. Goodbye.